Eastern Germany was very motorcycle oriented. And then,
how rad would it have been if you would have became a quad racer?
Dude, that would have been sick, right? And funny enough, like one of the winters, like there were a few years where it was really bad weather in Germany. Like we had, almost not 3 feet of snow, but like enough to where we took ATVs and quads out. We were towing each other we had fire hoses. We were building jumps on the snowboard and everything. And because it was so harsh in the winter, my property or my dad's property was supposed to be kind of like a Suzuki hub where people can come and ride all kinds of different bikes. Like we just had bikes to ride, 250, 450, quads, whatever. And during that time, the weather was so bad, we couldn't really ride dirt bikes. We had 3 or 4 of the like regular like dirt bike quads, and we were ripping them all day, like basically using it as training in a sense.
You're still riding.
Well, it's quads, but it was super fun. It was, frozen and we had a lot of snow. It was so much fun. And yeah, we just use it as training and stuff. So
let's tell Suzuki to bring some quads out to Florida for
opening ceremonies. I'll jump the finish line. So no, my dad had property, and then it was pretty automatic that I was, gonna ride. And I started really young. We have some footage somewhere, but I was 2.5 years old, so way younger. Especially at that point. Nowadays, athletes get younger and younger and younger, but. I started with 2.5. I had my first race when I was 3. It was actually a supercross race. Like it was indoors with a tiny track and whatnot. But yeah, I started like that, and it was, I don't know, the path was luckily laid for me that way.
Yeah. Wow. How, I remember maybe last year sometime, Bierman was out there filming a project where your test track is. How was it hitting that big ass jump that he towed you in on?
I honestly I feel like I go through phases throughout my career where like you're in tune with your bike, you're play riding, whatever, and it becomes a little bit more natural and it's fun. But then there's also times where I'm like, fuck that, I would not be jumping that thing, like
that's one of those jumps.
That's one of those jumps because there is no room for error and the consequences are just insanely big, right? But I don't know, I was just feeling really good, and obviously they build that full freeride track out there, and then that big one, and it came super, like I wasn't planning. I'm like, I may come out later on and go hit it. My whole team was there. My dad
you were there testing, right?
Yeah. My whole team was there. My dad was there, and I'm looking at the jump, and it thinks fucking huge.
So it's like 150, 160?
Yeah, like in between 150 to 160. Yeah. Probably 160 to where you want to land.
Straight double, not a tabletop, like a double.
Yeah. And so I'm going over there, and they had a massive loader there. Like the thing was huge, and it made it look tiny compared to the jump. And video never does its justice, really. But I came over there, and I was looking around, and you would think that my dad may go like, hey son, like maybe not, we're racing and whatnot, but no, he was like, he had his phone out and he was filming it, you know what I mean? I'm like,
he's like, my kid's gonna jump this
you're
jump
a sicko,
right now.
Dude. Like I really probably shouldn't have done that.
I love it.